Hello, so good to meet you at our global motivational meeting. We are reading Word Scriptures book, these God's words that inspire me, my family, community, country, and billions of people globally, and will help you to just read them and think about them. That God could give you tips for prosperity in your life all the day. You may turn on the suggested playlists that we prepare as we reading all the book from beginning, this holy book, and listen God's words all day, and also stay blessed. Let's see what God prepared for us today. Raising children with firmness and love. First, God train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Another quote: Father, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. Another quote: he who spares the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is diligent to discipline him. Another quote: you can only coil a fish when it is fresh. Another quote: what son is there whom his father does not discipline? If you are left without discipline in which you all have participated, then you are illegitimate children and not sons. Besides this, we have had the earthly fathers to discipline us, and we respect them. For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant. Later, it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. Further, let's read quotes from the second time Messiah, Father, Son, and Moon. Children do not like it if you criticize them repeatedly. Rather, they are happy if you accept them, praise them, even when they do wrong. Immature children need to be appeased in this way to encourage them with praise. Nevertheless, children are self-centered. When they see something they like, they want to have it right away. Therefore, they need education. Sometimes parents push their children hard and even spank them on occasion, but it is not for their sake. Then, after pushing them like that, the father and mother pray for their children in tears, unable to sleep at night. That is true love. Do you know that what true parental love is? A true parent never think, now I'm investing in my children's future, but someday I will receive it all back with interest. Parental love is to sacrifice day and night and loving their children, giving and giving more without cheating. And does a mother keeps her children in the mind even when she goes to the market thinking that she would like to buy something more for them? That sort of parental love is close to the original love that God implanted in us, because love has this origin. There is a basis to save humankind. Parents want to give their children the most valuable thing they own. Nevertheless, as long as the child is unable to manage it properly, they cannot give it. Were they to receive it when they were not ready, it could harm them. For example, a sharp knife is dangerous for a child, and no parent let his child play with one, no matter how much he wants it. And there's a Korean proverb: give a piece of cake to a person you hate, but spank to the one you love. It makes sense when our parents scold us. We need to understand their loving heart. And when they hit us with their rod, we need to feel the pain they are going through there. And shed tears with them. Then we can inherit the proper tradition to continue in the next generation. Parents who raise their fears and strikes their children in anger should immediately repent. The mother who does not hit her children but rather shed tears of compassion and love is a more effective parent. The mother who disciplines this will never be dominated by their children. She will always be successful at inducing her child to submit to her guidance. Where she is to hit them, she would get poorer results. You and your spouse should never fight in front of your children. Never. Promise that you will never do it. This is the case in my own family because my wife and I have kept the promise. Our children grow up secure in the belief that their parents never quarrel and love each other more than any other parent in the world. Thus, you should educate your children that they can regard their parents as their source of hope. If you have a son, he should say, I want to become like my dad. Your daughter should say, I want to become like my mom. That is the right way to educate them. Parents can give a general direction to their children and let them solve the detailed problem by themselves. I was a self-supporting student. Tigers let their cubs experience severe trials and harsh discipline in order to rear them to the king of the mountain by developing their wild nature. Iron gets stronger by hitting. This is an important lesson to think about when educating children. No matter how painful a situation you children put you through, when they came to you with tears in their eyes and ask you forgiveness, you must forget all the bad memories and once again put on a happy face. What is the essence of love? It is living for others. It is giving what we have to others. Where does love originate? It originates from God. Since God is the subject of absolute love, he desires to give. That is the essence of his love. When viewed from this perspective, parental love is the closest to the essence of love. Parental love always strives to give. Although a child turns to wickedness and refuses to listen to his parents, if the parents continue to love him even more than before, the child will repent. Where the parent to reproach the child saying, you still don't recognize my love for you, even though I have invested so much for you that my back is bent, and strike him with a kick after 3 times, the child would back and run away. However, if the parent weeps in front of the child, saying, your problems are all because I could not love you enough, it is my fault for not loving you more, and shower him with still more love, the children's heart will melt and he will return to the parent. Greater love has the subjective ability to embrace and digest a lesser love. According to spiritual law, the worst crime is for a parent to neglect or abuse his or her children, driving them into the dungeons of hell. There is no forgiveness for such acts. God could never treat his children that way, so he cannot forgive those who do. On the other hand, God is moved to see parents who are willing and ready to die for their children. He will say, you resemble me. That is the way I have been living, sacrificing everything for my children. Thus, parents who would die for their children can enter heaven. Yeah, so powerful quotes for today. If you have difficulties, please watch one more time this video. Share this video as we end this billion happy life subscribers marathon. Contact me for consultation, cooperation, and become a member of this Heavenly Parents Holy Community globally. The contacts are below. Just contact us to receive Heavenly Kingdom citizenship right now. Stay happy, healthy, and see you tomorrow with more powerful quotes. Don't forget to turn on suggested playlists and choose the best one. Listen God's words all day. Stay blessed. Bye bye. Yours, Nicolae.